Here's a 2nd and 9. Tillman, the man in motion. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
All right, now let's get in that end zone.
Keep those sticks moving.
On offense.
We'll go play action. It's Winston. This one caught by Akins.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away. 14 on that ball. It's a Browns first down.
So just think, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick six. The last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past. Pick six, we saw the last possession. This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seems like the defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run with 4. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Here's James. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He's trying to run it here, and it's Chubb. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
Steelers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Man over the middle, it's Pickens. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to run free with Harris. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. He'll tuck it and take off. They get 11.
This is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
He'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Open man, right side. He's takedown to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run up the middle. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Winston. Into the hands of Judy on the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Once again, it's Chubb. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early games, a lot of good matchups, one being in Indianapolis. A tough one for the Colts as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Later in the afternoon, a lot of the country will be watching the game at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it'll be the Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Rams. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out